Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of What Sold Wednesday. This is my fourth time trying to record this video because my computer has not been cooperating. So let's see if we can get this time. So we are at the front of my shop and you guys see that I have a lot of new stuff listed. There's going to be more stuff coming. Yesterday I was kind of busy. I was cleaning my garage. I got so much stuff in there done. I took advantage of the fact that it was raining and my garage was only 82 instead of 110, like literally 110 degrees. So I got a lot of work done in there yesterday after I did some work for my other Etsy shop. So I didn't get anything in the way of listing done. And if this video doesn't cooperate, I don't know if today's stuff's going to get done either. Ugh, technology, I swear. Okay, so this is the week of June 10th through, no, my paper turned. I'm sorry, my fan blew my paper, my little notebook. Okay, so this is the week of June 17th through the 23rd. Let's see what I sold. My first item I have here is this little elderly couple. This item was picked up by my mom. My mom got this from the flea market from the dollar table. It was super clean, didn't have any chips or anything. She did have a little bit of paint loss right here, but that was fine. So yeah, like I said, she was $1. She ended up selling for my asking price, or they ended up selling for my asking price of 12 bucks. The person who bought the item actually left in their review how happy they were to have it, that it was going to go with their other elderly couple figurines. So who knew that people collected elderly couples? I didn't. So if you spot these at a decent price and if they're in decent shape, I say pick them up and try them. I mean, it might not be like a ginormous moneymaker, but it is a moneymaker nonetheless. So the next item I have is this cute little owl mug. I picked this up for like 50 cents at St. Vincent's, and I normally price my mugs at 8 bucks unless it is something super special. Like for example, if you go down here and you see these Sadler mugs from Staffordshire or Staffordshire, however you want to pronounce it, these have sold for from 20 to like 40 bucks depending on the artwork that's on the outside of the mug. So I did mine about in the middle. There was some more nautical ones that were selling for about $25 to $28. So that's what I priced mine at. If they don't ever do anything at that price, I'll gladly drop the price, but why not try it, right? So unless it's something kind of cool like that, in general, they go for about $8. See 8, like that's a set right there, $8. So you get what I'm saying. Let's see. There he is. So 50 cents, 8 bucks, pretty good. Then I got this guy. Now this one I bought, this paperweight I bought with a set of paperweights. Like you didn't have to buy the whole thing, they just were on the shelf. Now my cooler ones of them that I had have sold. They had little birds in them, butterflies, dried flowers, things like that. So I'm thinking that those are the more desirable ones. That these are the sort of boring ones, so to speak, even though I still think they're really cool. All these ones were kind of stagnant for a while. They weren't selling, so what I did was the other ones I was getting $22 in free shipping. These I dropped to $14 and did like $4.95 shipping, and I've sold a few of them since then. So 89 cents, sold it for $14. That's a pretty good profit. Next item is this little brass tray. I bought it for $1, or a brass dish, I should say. Bought it for $1. There's a lot of people that collect little like enamel painted things, little brass things. Some people, I think this is a made in India piece. Sometimes it's like etched into the metal. Sometimes it's just a sticker. I think that's what it was. I think they create some beautiful pieces. So I'm not opposed to picking up things that say made in India because a lot of that stuff is brass and there's a lot of brass collectors out there. So $1, I sold it for $14, and it's probably about the size of, if you can imagine, like maybe like a sugar cookie or something. It's not very big. It's about the size of a cookie. So next item was this. This guy is memorable. I was excited to find this needlepoint because a lot of the ones that we come across here, given our weather, is so humid, they always have a lot of damage to them, a lot of like color wear, you know, like discoloration and stuff to them. So this guy looked really good, and he was in the frame. I bought him for $3.98 at Salvation Army. I remember showing him to my metal detecting friends. I showed my mom. I was just so excited. I showed my husband about how cool he looked. And so I listed it at $50, and I sold him eventually for $50. I bought him right before Christmas, I believe. Yep. So the next item I have is this cool teapot that I didn't realize until we got home that it's a McCoy teapot. This was so light, and not only is it light, they had it all taped up, so all the globs of tape were covering it, so I had no idea that it was McCoy pottery. So that kind of added to the luster of it, and that it was strawberries. So those two things combined, I think, helped this sell. This sold within 24 hours of me posting it. My mom found it. It was like $3 at a Goodwill in Mount Dora, Florida. And I listed it for $24, and it sold for $24. Next item, oh, this thing. So this thing had so much interest in it. I've had it, I feel like, forever. It's probably from when my shop first opened back in October. I got this thing for $1. Lots of people from overseas actually had been asking me about this item and the shipping, but the shipping was crazy because it's all marble, so it's pretty heavy. And nobody ever wanted to pay the shipping, which I understand because our shipping from the U.S. internationally is ridiculous. So it did end up selling, and it ended up selling for the $22 that I listed it at. However, apparently when the man got it, these little plastic things around the little ball of the pen lid were snapped in half. They were broken. So I had to end up giving him a refund. He probably just glued it back together, and now he has a free pen holder. But nevertheless, I had to give a refund on this item. So next item is this beagle. It's a cute little figurine. He was a small little guy. I mean, well, not too tiny. 6 inches. I guess that's not too bad. Anyways, he was in great shape. He wasn't chipped or anything like that. And he just looked really different to me than, it's so realistic. Not very like a playful figurine, more realistic. So I bought him for $1 or so, and I ended up selling him for $17. Next item is this eagle. I found this in Goodwill with my mom as well. It's like a pot metal that is a brass color. This sold along with a custom item, like a custom order that I had to list. A customer saw in my haul video, actually, a tea towel that I had, like a retro style one, and I hadn't listed it yet, so they asked if they could buy it. So I combined that with this one, and I made them a custom listing. So the tea towel sold for $8. This guy sold for $12.95. Yeah, I think I said I bought him for like $1 or $2. So that's not too bad. And the tea towel I bought for $1. Next item are these tiara diamond point glasses. These are made by Indiana Glass Company. These are really cute. I think I have the salt and pepper shakers to kind of match this that I have to list. Black glass is really cool. Sometimes you'll pick up really cool glass that is black, and you can pick it up and put it up towards the light, and you'll see that it's purple actually. So that's amethyst glass. But these were just plain black. They were not, you couldn't see any other color, just black. These were 89 cents a piece at the Hospice thrift store. And I ended up selling this set of 4 for $22. So not bad at all. Last thing is the Avon bottle. I've always heard Avon doesn't sell. Avon doesn't sell. So I've always passed it up. I think next time, if it's a cheap enough price, because some stores price it like I took my mom to the Hospice, or no, it was St. Vincent, and St. Vincent had like crazy prices on their perfume bottles. And then some stores, like the antique store that I mentioned to you guys a while ago, had it in a free box. I should have grabbed them, but I never did. So I think if it's like a cool piece and then it's a free, if it's a good enough price, free is good though. I think I would pick them up again and try and resell them, because I didn't have this one 24 hours and this one was gone. I don't know if it's because it was like a YouTuber or a subscriber that saw it on YouTube and came over and purchased it. They never said. Or if it's because the price was significantly lower than the ones that were listed. I'm not sure, but either way it sold. And it sold for $9. I bought it for under $1. So that is everything that I sold. So all that stuff added up came to $167.95. But I had to take out $22 for the refund. So that ended up being $145.95. In this Etsy shop here, not my other one, not eBay, not my booth, just this Etsy shop for the week of June 17th through the 23rd. So if you guys would be so gracious to come on over to my shop, chaptertwovintageco on Etsy, and press this favorites button, and then right up here you'll be notified, or no wait, here in your notifications when I have new items listed, so you guys can always see what I have. So, I don't know. I think that that's cool if you guys go and do that. You can also follow me on Instagram. Where else? I am on Facebook sometimes, but I'm more on Instagram and stuff. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's cross our fingers that this video recorded properly. And I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.